Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the story A Bit Lost by illustrator and writer Chris Haughton. This book is all about a little baby owl who gets lost and through the story tries to find his mummy. Today we're going to be having a go at drawing the little baby owl that gets lost. For this lesson, all you need is a pen, a pencil, some colouring crayons and an A4 piece of paper. Here's a picture of the baby owl I have already done. You can see the similarities. They've got his big eyes and we've got all this fantastic pattern going on. So I'm going to start in pen. You can start in pencil if you want to and then go over in pen when you have finished. The first thing we're going to do is draw a curvy line at the top of our page for his head. So go nice and big. We want him to fill the page. Then this line, we're going to start from this line here and we're going to bring it straight down. And this is going to be the side of his wings. So we're going to stop about here. And then I'm going to do the same with this line here. I'm going to carry it down. I'm going to go out a little bit, give it a bit more shape. Well done. Good stuff. Now we need to do this wing over here first. So we're going to curve this line round a little bit and in. So go slightly up. And then we're going to go up about halfway and stop. And then we're going to do an invisible line, so I'm not going to touch the paper. I'm going to go across and I'm going to do a dot where I want my line to start over here. And this line I'm going to curve around. And we're going to come down in line with this line. And then we're going to join them up. So we've got two wings for our little owl to fly. Now we need to add his two little legs so he can find his way back to Mummy Owl. So start in line with this wing here at the corner and we're going to go down and under, a bit like an L, and then we're going to make it even longer. And then on there we're going to add a backwards curly cut almost. His little bottom of his foot. And then this line we're going to take it up. In line with this again. Oh, I've got one little foot. And I'm going to curve this round and then we're going to go all. So then bring that line down and we're going to curve it in again like a letter L there and then bring it out to the side of curve up and then into his wings. So we've got two little feet now. Now we need to do his big googly eyes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw two wonky squares at the top of his head. I'm going to start from the side here. I'm going to do a line down and stop. And then come underneath about halfway. The top so it's in line and join them up. Okay. Then we need to do another one on this side, so we're going to start in line with here, so do your invisible line, come down, make sure they're in line with each other, underneath, and we're going to go across the top. And then join them up. Now he looks a bit funny with square eyes, so we need to draw his big googly eyes in the middle. So we're going to do two circles that fill the squares. And big circle. One over here. Good stuff. Then we need to do his pupil sockets. We start from this line. And we're going to curve around back to the curve. So it's a bit like a backwards curly cut again. And let's do another one over here, shall we, guys? So start from the line, curve round and backwards. There we go. Looking good. So now what's missing? What do we need to add here? His little beak. So we're going to do a little triangle in the middle. Then we can add some patterns on his front. So I've used some zigzags, you might want to use some circles, you could do lines with dots in, you could do wavy lines, up to you. You could do triangles, circles. So I'm going to start with my zigzag first at the top. And I'm going to do another one underneath, so I'm going to follow it really carefully. And I'm just going to join them up. I'm going to do, what should I do now? Should I do some circles? And then under here, I'm going to add a wavy line. And I'm going to do another one underneath. Like that, and then I'm going to join them up like I did with my zigzags. What shall I do next? Shall I do some triangles? So you can add any pattern you want to. And under here I'm going to add a straight line. And I'm going to do some. Now I'm going to add some squares. And then I might go for, what should I do? Should I finish with, I might finish with my zigzag underneath again. Looking good! So now in the background, I'm going to add some kind of quirky looking trees, because in the book, you see all these trees in the background, we're going to add some of them now. So first thing I'm going to do is add the floor that he's going to be stood on. And then I'm going to add another line underneath, because I'm going to colour this in different shades of blue. And now I'm going to add over here a tree, a bit like a Christmas tree. And then do his trunk, and then let's do the other side. Just kind of behind the owl, isn't he? And then do the trunk like an invisible line down the middle. And then here I'm going to add like a circular tree in the background. And then I'm going to do a circle in the middle. And then another one. And I'm going to imagine its tree trunk is coming down the back, so you can see just a little bit of it here. Over here I'm going to add a wobbly kind of tree. All the way down the side to the trunk. And then inside I'm going to add a line that follows it around, that's kind of close to it. It's like a little border. All the way down to the bottom. And then I'm just going to finish it on this side. And it's going to disappear behind our baby owl. Now inside this line I could add a pattern. I'm just going to add some straight lines. You could do zigzags or dots. And then in here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do some triangles inside. So here got to imagine it's disappeared behind the back of little baby owl. So follow the line down and then behind baby owl. Good stuff, guys. This is looking awesome. There we go, so we've got some trees now. And if you wanted to, you could add a pattern on the bottom. I'm going to add I wonder what pattern you're going to do. Wow, look at that. There is our little baby owl. So, like I said, if you've done it in pencil, you just want to go back over in pen, and then you're ready to colour in, like mine here.